Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. One of the daytime television shows that we do is Days of Our Lives. But before we get into Days of Our Lives, and this is part of host chat, John, who is counting how many times I go off topic. First couple minutes are always host chat. So I'm actually in Wairika, California right now at an opening of a casino up here. And I have finished my day. So I went and I got some Mexican food and then I got some drinks. And I'm not going to lie, the drinks were good. Well, actually, no, I only got one drink. I got one drink and I got... because this particular Mexican restaurant, they give you a free tequila shot, and it's a popper shot. So they pop it on the table and they give it to you and you down it. It's the greatest, but it makes me a little bit lit because I've had that after I've had my full cocktail. They serve it to you at the end. So it pushed me a little bit just over the edge. So how I can tell I'm just a little teensy, because actually what I had started doing was I had actually started doing the Sudsy recaps before I drank, because apparently I got too drunk during the Sudsy recap. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But this time, what I did was I couldn't help myself because I was exhausted and I have had the day today. But whatever, I got through it, so it's all good. But I know I'm a little bit tipsy because everything is absolutely hilarious to me. And it's stuff that I would normally find funny, but not that funny. But I just think it's so freaking hysterical. So anyways, let's talk Days of Our Lives. See, 2 minutes, host chat, done. Okay, so on Days of Our Lives, I'm making myself comfortable on the bed. Okay, that's one, sorry. Okay, so on Days of Our Lives this past week, we saw Marci Miller play the gamut in terms of Abigail. She played Abigail Devereaux, she played Gabby Hernandez, and she played Dr. Laura Horton. Now, I have to say, even though this story is totally a retread of One Life to Live story that Vicki Lord did, even though it's totally that, and see, here's the thing about this particular storyline. So, we've seen it before. We've seen it on General Hospital. We've seen it on One Life to Live. We've even seen it on Days of Our Lives previously. Now, at least, though, I give Days credit because they reference that by having Stefan read the book that Kimberly Brady wrote about her multiple personalities. And actually, it's actually a very clever thing for the show because they're bringing Kimberly Brady back to the show. So, not Kimberly, Kimberly's daughter, Teresa. They're bringing Teresa back to the show. She's Kimberly's daughter. It should be interesting. And, it doesn't help the fact that her ex-husband, Brady, is now involved with her sister, Eve. So we'll see how that works out as well. Okay. Let's talk about the gays. Oh, the gays. Okay. So Will and Paul are dating, which is great. That's cool. I'm a Horita shipper, even though I'm not really a shipper of anyone, because in a soap opera, I know that, I just know that with the writers nowadays, most relationships tend to not last because the writers don't know what to do with happy couples. But personally, I think that's lazy, actually, because in the 80s, how long were Luke and Laura together? Forever, right? And they had tons of shit to do all the time. So I'm just saying, it's not impossible. You just got to work a little harder for it. Okay? Alright, so moving on. So Paul and Will are together. So that leaves Sonny out in the cold. Now, first of all, you know who Sonny can blame for all of that? Himself. Because, he left Paul at the altar and made this last-ditch play for Will when Will never once reciprocated any of Sonny's feelings. So it's like, okay, well, that's what you get. Sorry, girl. Sorry, not sorry. So Sunny then decides to go onto a dating app. Now here's the thing that kills me. This is what's hilarious. He's like, yeah, I've never been on a dating app before. How are you a gay guy in 2018 and you've never done a dating app ever? Ever? No Grindr, no Scruff, no Daddy Hunt, no, I was going to say LinkedIn, but that is not a hookup app. But there are some people that actually use LinkedIn to hook up, which is they're a little bit cuckoo. Does that make 2? I'll give you that one, John, 2. So that's 2. Okay, 2 times I've wanted that topic. Okay, but Sunny, how are you a gay guy and you have not been on a hookup app ever? Really? And you expect us, and not just any gay guy though, he's a rich gay guy who has seen the world and he's never done a hookup app? Really? Really? So where does he meet all these closet cases? Because he was into Will Horton, and then before that he dated Paul, and Paul was still in the closet. So if he's not meeting them on hookup apps, where the fuck is he meeting them? That's what I want to know, right? So he hits on this bartender at the Brady Pub. Now this is what kills me, is that we have never seen this bartender before Sunny started going to the bar. Like, it would make sense if it was more of an established character that we didn't know. You know who was a really good example of this, actually, was Cody on Young and the Restless, played by Brody Hutzler, who played Patrick Lockhart on Days of Our Lives. He was perfect because he was on the show, but he was recurring until they decided to flesh out his story. And that's exactly how it should be done. I guess maybe in nowadays budget of soaps that's not as feasible as it used to be. But so we're supposed to think that this guy works for the Brady Pub, okay? And he tells Sunny about this app, and he's like, but I'm not available anymore because I met my love of my life on this app. I'm sorry, that character just totally killed himself in front of my face because it was ridiculous. So then Sunny joins the dating app, but this is the silver lining to this gray cloud of a story. Well, besides Horita, because I just love saying it, Horita. The silver lining is that we finally see Greg Rickard play Leo. Leo is the guy that hooks up with Sunny via this dating app. But here is the best part about it. Leo is actually an escort hired by Vivian Alamain, who is catfishing Sunny. Genius. Now, don't get me wrong. It is kind of suspicious. Like, why? How would Vivian know that Sunny is going to go on a gay dating website to catfish him? Like, really? How would she even know that? That's a little much. But you know what? I'm willing to overlook that because she's so fierce. And Greg is doing such an incredible job as Leo also. It is great. I'm sorry. The gays are totally saving Days of Our Lives right now. They are everything. I'm loving everything about them. Okay. Now, we also have Lonnie's baby storyline. Now, Lonnie's baby is actually Eli's, and it just came out that it's Eli. So, now JJ knows the baby isn't his, so JJ has to tell his mom. God, you know how much I love Jennifer Horton. Okay. So that was going on, and then at the trial for Gabby Hernandez, Dr. Laura was pretending to be Abby, and she took the stand and said that she ran into Gabby in the bathroom and she said she knew how much I loved Andre and she's sorry that she killed Andre. And everyone in the courtroom was like, because we know, first of all, we know Gabby didn't say that. But because one of Abigail's personalities is Gabby Hernandez, that makes sense why she wants the real Gabby Hernandez in jail. So, it's very interesting. That whole storyline is very interesting. I can't wait to see how that... Even though it's a retread, I'm willing to overlook a few things because I think it's a fierce storyline. So, anyways, thank you so much for logging on. Okay, so 2 times. I only strayed from the topic 2 times. So that's not that bad, John. So fuck off. Okay, so thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. And you can why do my eyes look bloodshot? It's actually more. It has nothing to do with the fact that I've been drinking. It has to do with the fact that I've had my contacts in all day and they're starting to get dry. Anyway, please feel free to give me your give me all your money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not one of those. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can also hashtag Days to Talk Days of Our Lives, or DOOL. And you can also hashtag YR to Talk Young and the Restless. I'm doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel and follow my YouTube videos and have them sent to your email inbox every single day. And if you look around there, you'll find my Storytime with Angel Benton series. I've done the first 2. The next one's going to be in Japanese. So thank you so much for logging on today, everyone. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.